Oh my gosh, okay. So, it's the day after opening turkey season in southeast Minnesota. It was rainy yesterday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It cleared up. I saw some turkeys on my way home, and I got excited and I thought they could be up. So I went to one of my favorite spots where birds like to roost. It's pretty hard to get back in here. Public land, of course. But I know they like to roost here. Odds are every couple of days birds are in here. So I snuck all the way across this huge like bluff, okay? To my friends, I call this the golden finger. There's usually toms in here. So I snuck in, I called my way up this draw, and I bumped one small turkey. I think it was a hen. It was a really small bird and it was all alone. So I thought, okay, good. I'm not too early, or I'm not too late. And I sat on the side of this hill. I'll show you. So I sat right on the side of this hill because a lot of times birds will come down this draw and then they'll roost up in these oaks. It works out really good. So I've learned, a couple of years I've been busted, but I've learned that they'll come down. So anyway, I sit here I got here like 6 o'clock. No, it was 6:30 I set up here, and I waited about 15 minutes. I called a couple times, few yelps, nothing. I thought, I'm gonna go up on top of this hill, on top of this knoll, because there's a field up, and I'm gonna call. So I went up there, and I got to the top, and I yelped with my slate, 4 or 5 good loud yelps, and I heard a gobble pretty far off, but I knew he probably heard me. So I gave that about 2 or 3 minutes. It's not real windy. Called again, and he hammered, and I knew he was coming. So I came back down this hill, hid behind this knoll. How do I flip this thing around? Came back behind this knoll. Sorry, guys. And I just sat here because I knew. I was like, I think he's gonna come over that knoll and he's gonna come down in here because he thinks hens are roosting, and if he's got hens, they're gonna come down here and hopefully lead them my way. So I came down here and I sat, and I only waited. I should have waited longer, but I only waited about maybe 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna call a few times, and I did like 3 soft yelps, and he gobbled, and I knew he was committed, and he wasn't very far up and over. It wasn't a throaty gobble like he's right here, but I knew he was coming. So I was just sitting here waiting, and then all of a sudden I see a little head, and I see him strutting up on this hillside, and that's when I knew. So I was just, of course, I was quiet after that, and I was sitting leaning on this tree, and I wish I could turn this camera around, but I saw him coming in through this thick brush. It's a thick edge, and it opens up really nice down in here. And he came down, and I thought he was gonna come down and go, let me see here. I thought he was gonna go, like, he came up from there, and I thought he was gonna work his way down into here, but for some reason he started to go up on top, which usually they don't. But sure enough, I saw him, and right over here he is. I'm gonna go show you guys. I'm gonna pace it off too, okay? It was a good shot, especially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 30, 31, 32. He was probably right about in here. 32, 33. 33 yards. This is where I hit him. He kind of started to fly up this little patch here, and but I shot again just to make sure. And here he is. Here he is, guys. He's a tom. He's not a monster tom, but he's my public land tom, and I'm so happy about him. Look at this, you guys. He's a nice bird. This is the side I hit him on, so he was hit real good. His wings toast. His leg isn't doing very well. But yeah, he's got a nice beard. He's got some spurs on him. I mean, this is pretty typical for where I hunt here. Usually the beards are a little thicker, but I'll tell you what, I tricked him good again. It's 2 years in a row at this spot. Last year I got my bird, and it was the last weekend in May. They let it's like an open pass. If you shoot, if you're drawn or you buy a tag and you don't get a bird in your 7-day chance, you can come back in, and I did. So it was real thick and green, different story, different day. But I was in the same spot. Like, I literally shot my other turkey maybe 80 yards from here. I'm so excited. I really want to thank the hunting public. I know I watch your guys' show religiously. I look forward to the episodes because you guys, you show it as it is. You don't kill something every time, right? That's what hunting's about. It's about learning, it's about being in the woods, and it's about that feeling that you have when, I don't know, when you're kind of sneaking around and stuff. I love it. And I think about you guys all the time, and you said early season, you're doing better setting in roosting spots and kind of letting the birds come, and usually the toms are with a group of hens, and the hens will roost, and that's how you guys have been able to pluck a few toms off. And I took that advice again, and it worked out. This guy was all alone though. I don't know what in the world, but yeah, he's right here. Who cares about me? Let me try and set up here. I wish I knew how to turn this thing around. But I don't. That's my own fault. But either way, here I'll try to get his fan sprawled out. Yeah, real nice brown feathers, just gorgeous, beautiful birds. I love them. I think they're so pretty. People don't think so, but I just think they're gorgeous. And he gobbled real good for me. Oh, so happy, so fortunate. But thank you guys. I'll put a couple pictures on of him, but I had to give you guys the credit. You know, to God be the glory, as Woodhaven says. I used a Woodhaven the Woodhaven striker. I think I have it right here. Dig it out. I love that call, and the thing I really love about it is it makes, you know, I have diaphragms and I like them, but having a slate makes. There's just another bird that gobbled.